Dearest listeners, our apologies for making you wait so long for more of this year's Sunken Harbor saga. We just wrapped our whirlwind season of live performances and had to catch our breaths so that we can bring you all the dark and delightful fun in podcast form. Go back and listen to episode 44.1 if you need a refresher on where we're at. You already know Simon Pt.2 is up to no good, as usual. The mayor is trying to pick up the pieces of her broken relationship with her mother in the aftermath of a terrible fire in their home. And Mr. Sheldon is having some eerily prescient and vivid dreams. The following was taped live in New York City on April 28, 2019.
Hey.
Hello, Annie.
Pardon my staring, hun. Yeah, I mean, Rabbi Berman.
I haven't noticed.
I'm just not used to seeing clergy hang out at bars so much. Not since Father Reardon used to throw him back with us years ago. I mean, the only time you hear about rabbis in bars is when...
I know. A rabbi, a priest, and a minister walk into a bar. The bartender exclaims, "What is this, a joke?"
It may not look like it, but inside I'm laughing. Cute. Real cute. Hey, you hungry? You want the other half of my Monte Cristo? I take it with me, but it's gonna taste like the bottom of Romeo's heel by the time I get home.
A Monte Cristo sandwich is made with ham. No, thank you, Annie.
Oh, right. So sorry. What was I thinking? Oh, I knew I should have ordered the Reuben. Well, then again, I can just peel off the ham like this.
Please, Annie, not necessary.
All right, then. Hate for it to go to waste. So, I don't take you for much of a saloon swinger, Rabbi. But I've been seeing you here more and more lately.
I like the stone's throw. It's rather, quaint and relaxing.
Waiting for someone to come along?
I'm not sure what you mean by that, Annie.
You know, your new buddy, your pal.
Think whatever you want, Annie, if that's what you need to keep yourself entertained.
You keep looking at your watch. Is he late?
I'm not meeting anyone.
I won't tell anybody. Not that they listen to me anyway. Romeo, slide another cutty sock this way like a good boy, why don't you? Ah, thank you, Romeo, sweetheart. Now, what was I saying?
I'm not certain you were saying much of anything.
Well, what I was about to say...
Annie, you'll have to excuse me.
Was that I saw Simon.
What's that? You saw Simon? Simon Pt.2? Where?
Ah, now I got your attention.
Annie, it's important that you tell me everything.
Been looking for him, huh?
Yes.
So he's the one you've been waiting for, huh?
Maybe.
I hope not. He's bad news, he is.
Yes, he is. Where did you see him last?
It was after the Strawberry Festival as they were packing up. You know Officer Reddy? Nice boy. Well, while I was sitting in my car, I saw him stop Simon in the parking lot off the festival grounds. Looked like he was questioning Simon about something important. I noticed Simon was holding a small green plastic carton of strawberries. As they were talking, he gives one of these strawberries to Officer Reddy, and I noticed it right then and there.
What? What did you see?
Call your jets, Rabbi. I'm getting to it. Anyhow, I was a bit of a distance away, but I'm pretty sure I could see what was going on. Oh, I tell you, Officer Reddy eats one of them strawberries, and in less than a minute, his face changed. He went from looking like he was going to slap the cuffs on the guy to looking like they were old chums about to grab a cold one. And here's the weird thing.
What?
Officer Reddy, he just collapsed on the ground.
Was he all right?
He was just lying there, laughing.
And Simon?
He just walked away and was clean out of sight. You're crazy if you think I'd follow that guy.
And Officer Reddy?
He was lying on the pavement of the parking lot, just twisting and squirming and laughing.
And no one helped him?
Well, that's when I went over. I tried to help him up, but he's a big guy, you see.
Where's Officer Reddy now?
I saw him the other day, but don't try asking him about it. Whatever it was that was in that strawberry seems to have worn off. I saw him, and I actually brought up the incident to him.
And?
He has no memory of it at all. No memory of even seeing Simon Pt.2 in the parking lot, let alone questioning him.
What did he say when you tried to tell him all this?
What do you think? He told me I was a sweet but crazy old lady, patted me on the head and shooed me aside, just like everybody else.
I have to wonder, how many people in town have eaten Simon Pt.2's strawberries?
Who knows? I don't care for him, so not me.
Annie, are you sure you don't know anything else about Simon Pt.2? About his whereabouts, what direction he was heading in as he left the parking lot, anything?
I was more worried about Officer Reddy, so I gotta say I didn't take in that particular detail. Mayor Belfair?
Hello, Annie.
You doing another one of those town hall meetings here at the Stone's Throw? If that's the case, I'm splitting.
No town hall meeting today.
Well, I don't think you came here for the Monte Cristo special today, did you?
I'm here for the happy hour.
You're about 3 hours early, hun. But I like that. Romeo, her first one is on me. You like cutty sock, don't you?
Oh, well,
A cutty sock for Mayor Belfair here.
Excuse me, Annie. Mayor Belfair, I must go now.
Don't you worry, Rabbi. I bet if you come back later on, he'll be here. He's always here at some point in the day.
Who's that?
Oh, it's our little secret. Right, Rabbi Berman?
Nice talking with you, Annie. Goodbye.
You look well, if you don't mind my saying, Mr. Hockney.
Why, thank you, Simon. I feel well.
We have a long day of work ahead of us, Mr. Hockney. I hope you had a good night's rest.
Oh, I slept very well.
How are those sculptor's hands of yours?
My hands? All ready to go.
You don't even notice those terrible arthritic pains in your hands that have plagued you in recent years, or in your knees for that matter, do you?
Oh, I have some pains, all right.
But that's okay. I know you'll work right through them. The fact is, you're the only artist I know who is qualified for this commission of mine.
I am?
Yes. You see, sometime not too long after the invention of the photograph, along with the advent of modernism, you know, Dadaism, Futurism, Impressionism, Abstract Expressionism, and all the other isms, the realistic image in the fine arts became, for the most part, quite passé.
Did it now?
Oh, listen to me. Regurgitating common knowledge to a well-studied artist like yourself. How very condescending of me, right?
Yes, condescending.
Now, no one is better at making lifelike figures than you, Mr. Hockney. A large quantity of special clay will be arriving at your doorstep soon. You will be creating the most lifelike sculptures anyone has ever seen based on these photographs.
Sure thing, Simon.
Good. Know what's the most interesting thing about the people in these photographs?
What's that, Simon?
Not only are these folks old friends of mine,
Old friends?
they are also people who have not been alive for quite some time. People like my friend Jonathan here. Nice photo of him, huh? Now, isn't that interesting?
Okay.
Okay? I hope I didn't give you too many strawberries.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Don't worry. It's something that's totally over your head. All right. Before we start taking on the bigger aspects of this project,
Yes?
I want you to do some touch-ups.
Touch-ups?
That's what I said. Touch-ups. On me.
On you? What am I going to touch up, Simon?
You probably don't remember or even realize it, but you made me.
I did? Well, what do you know about that?
Well, you didn't make me, per se, but this body I live in now, you molded it from that special clay.
Oh, cool.
Cool? Sometimes I think I liked you better when your mind wasn't under my control. Okay, anyway, there are touch-ups to my body I'd like you to make.
All right, you need some touch-ups. Where now?
There are some blemishes on my forehead, right here. And there are these scuffs on my lower left jaw. See?
Ah, yes. I can fix those easy.
And, if you don't mind my unbuttoning my shirt,
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, there. You see that?
Oh, yeah. Looks like more smears and scuffs.
Yes, and scrapes and scratches. A couple of very rude individuals tried to rough me up at the Strawberry Festival Carnival.
Rough you up? Who'd want to do such a thing?
A contemptible Englishman named Sheldon and an uppity lady rabbi named Berman. They tried to manhandle me, but I managed to shake them off.
That's terrible. Who would want to hurt a good guy like you, Simon?
Aww, I'm touched that you're so sympathetic to my plight, Derek. Not many people are. But to answer your brain-dead inquiry, my somnolent slave, they were looking for a particular marking on my body.
A marking?
Yes, this marking, you see. Here.
Oh, I see it.
They were trying to wipe it away, you see. The Englishman and the rabbi, that is.
Wipe it away?
It's called an aleph. As long as I bear the mark of the aleph, I am alive. Without it...
Without it?
Without it, I'm...
You're...
Without it, I'm...
In trouble?
No, Mr. Hockney, I'm dead, just like your brain is right now. Get it?
Oh, now I understand.
Now listen close, Hockney. I want you to carve an identical aleph somewhere else on my body, and then wipe away the old one.
Hello. Hi. Hello? Excuse me.
Oh, you frightened me.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let me take out these bloody earbuds. Just a sec. There. Sorry. I was listening to my favorite podcast, Fireside Mystery Theater. Have you heard of it? It's brill.
Sorry, never heard of it. I didn't mean to disturb your planting there.
Yes. These are my new saponaria plants.
Such a lovely garden you have here.
Oh.
So many colorful and vibrant varieties.
Oh, why, thank you.
I'm Rachel Berman, Rabbi Rachel Berman.
Wow, a female rabbi. I love it. Well, so nice to meet you, Rabbi. I'm Sissy.
Do I have the right address? I'm looking for J. Sheldon.
Oh, don't tell me. Uncle Jay is looking to convert. Our family was raised Church of England, you know.
Oh, Mr. Sheldon, he's your uncle, then.
What did you think he was?
I believe the only uncle our good Rabbi Berman can envision me as would be one belonging to a monkey.
Oh, Uncle Jay. That was almost funny. Not quite, though.
Oh, way to ruin my elegant entrance, Sissy. What can I do for you, Rabbi Berman?
I just wanted to chat with you about something, if you have a moment.
Certainly. Please, let's take a stroll down the path here, why don't we?
All right.
Excuse us, Sissy. Remember not to sit directly in the sun for too long, dear.
I know.
Well, Rabbi, after I last saw you, I didn't think you wanted anything more to do with me.
I didn't. Well, part of me didn't.
Which part would that be, exactly?
You have a niece. I forgot that detail.
What of it?
I didn't pick up on it. Put one and one together, that's all.
She's the only family I have left, you know.
She's very pretty.
She looks just like her mother. My late sister, that is.
You seem pretty close.
We are. Now, what did you come here for?
I was tired of waiting for you to show up at the Stone's Throw pub.
You were waiting for me? At the Stone's Throw?
Your friends there...
I don't have any friends there.
The people that know you there say it's the longest your bar stool has stood empty in quite a while.
I certainly like my drink, but I do have other things on my mind at the moment. I'm quite busy, and by the way, why are you looking for me? The last time I saw you, you humiliated me in front of Mayor Belfair and Sheriff Ulster. You denied you knew me or what I was talking about.
It was the right thing to do at the time.
Well, that's not much of an apology.
Well, that's because it wasn't an apology.
Well, I do believe that you owe me one.
I disagree. If anyone owes anyone an apology, it's you. I mean, you tried to ask me out on a date, after all.
I did not.
You most certainly did.
I didn't.
You can't do that.
Do what?
Ask me out to dinner on a date like that.
I'm telling you it wasn't a... Grr. Why are you here, Rabbi Berman?
The last time I saw you, I said I would call you if and when I needed your help.
You know I waited for that call.
Well, this is it, Mr. Sheldon. This is that call.
Don't let me cross over love's cheating line. I'm tempted, my darling, to steal you away. Don't let me cross over, stay out of my way. And you'll never be mine. I know one step closer would be heaven divine. Don't let me cross over love's cheating line. I've tried to forget. What else can I do when your eyes keep saying that you love me too? I know if I lose you, not a dream will I have left. I don't want you cheating, I can't help myself. Don't let me cross over love's cheating line. You belong to another, and you'll never be mine. You know one step closer would be heaven divine. Don't let me cross over love's cheating
And that was part 2 of Sunken Harbor, Kising. The stellar cast featured in this episode includes Mary Murphy as Annie, Casey LaForest as Rabbi Rachel Berman, Alan LaForest as Simon Perdido, David Linton as Derek Hockney, James Reeser as Jay Sheldon, and the roles of Mayor Diana Belfair and Sissy were played by me, Ali Silva. The song Don't Let Me Cross Over, written by Penny J., was performed by Caitlin McKechnie, accompanied by Laura Cohan. Sunken Harbor, K-I-S-S-I-N-G, was written by Sylvan Sandovar and directed by Holly Payne Strange. Our live show and podcast are produced by Gustavo Rodriguez and me for Fireside Mystery Productions. The musical score is improvised and performed by Laura Cohan. Our sound effects designer and engineer is Greg Russ. Technical director at the Slipper Room is Johnny Goddard. Our production assistant is Brontis Shane Orengo. Jason Graves composed our theme music, and I manage our audio post-production. Sunken Harbor lovers, did you know, in addition to the 4 episodes that make up Sunken Harbor, K-I-S-S-I-N-G, we also have in store a 5th mini-episode that sheds even more light on the mystery afoot. It's called Cistern Sissy's Special Saponaria. This bonus content that we call the Patreon Playlet will soon be released exclusively for our Patreon patrons. If you are a Patreon patron at the $5 or more per month sustainer level, you will soon get access to this Sunken Harbor Extra, as well as playlets from our recent Nellie Bly and All Night radio shows. For as little as $1 or $2 or more a month, you can provide vital support for what we do. We've cooked up some other special perks for all different monthly sustainer levels. Check them out and become an FMT Patreon patron today by going to patreon.com/Fireside Mystery Theater or follow the link from our website. As ever, my dear friends, we are grateful for any support you give to help us keep the embers of our fireside flickering. And speaking of a fabulous fan to our flames, we must shout out a great big thank you to our newest Patreon patron, the good Robert Liebert Harris. Robert, we are thrilled that you have chosen to support this creepy thing we do. We hope to make you proud and keep you entertained, dear sir. Thanks for joining our wonderfully weird family. One more thing for you Sunken Harbor fans. Believe it or not, you can score special Sunken Harbor merchandise by visiting firesidemysterytheater.com/merch. Sport your very own Cobra Kleinman's All-American Dojo tank top or a Sunken Harbor Sheriff Department t-shirt. There are mugs, tote bags, stickers, and more, so check it out. Can Mr. Sheldon and Rabbi Berman get out of each other's way before they get in over their heads? Find out in the next thrilling chapter of our 4-part series, Sunken Harbor, K-I-S-S-I-N-G. If you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Well, looks like you just missed the last train home. Oh, what the heck, spend another night here in the wilds of Sunken Harbor. You know how to mine the shadows.